What's up, guys? On your screen is Jovianking, and today I want to reveal to you the trading strategy I use to trade, how I prepare my trades for each day, and how I get my setup and the signal I post to people on Telegram. So join me on the chat as I reveal to you the profitable trading strategy that I use. If it's not profitable, I won't be using it. So I want you to learn one or two things from it, and make sure you are in a comfortable place to watch this video. If not, save this video to watch later, and don't forget to please click that subscribe and turn on the bell notification so you're notified whenever I upload new content to this channel. So let's dive into the chat and see what we got today. So guys, on our charts, the first thing I want you to do is you choose the pair you want to backtest on. Then, for this purpose of this video, I'm going to be using XAUUSD, which is gold spot US dollar. Can you see that? Yeah. So you open any of your favorite pairs, and for the purpose of this video, I'm using Blackbull. You can backtest on Blackbull or on any broker you chose for the purpose of your backtest. So let me just use this one as a case study here. So you open your 4 hour. It's majorly our major time frame because we are day traders. So day traders go in higher than 4 hour time frame. I don't know what else we are looking for unless you just want to mark your levels. So the strategy requires that you go to your 4 hour, your 1 hour, your 15 minutes, and your 5 minutes. So I already made them my favorite. So 1 minute is in case if there is something that I need to see clearly, I can then decide to go down to any time frame to see if I can see a clear pattern on that particular level. So first of all, from your 4 hour time frame, you check your overall price movement. Is price bullish or bearish? But that doesn't really affect your strategy. What really matters is what I will show you as we proceed in this video. So your 4 hour time frame, you mark your level. So before you start marking your levels, you right click and go to settings, tap settings, turn on section breaks because we are day traders. So you are just trading activity of the market in a day because we close our profits per each day. So when you turn on your section breaks, this is how your chart will look like. So this thing you do it on Monday. After on Mondays, per each day you still repeat the same thing, but Monday helps to determine the overall price movements for that week. While Tuesday and Wednesday determine the highest high or the highest low of that week. Then Thursday and Friday, price will continue in the direction where Tuesday and Wednesday has already determined for the price to keep moving. So here is our Monday. Just find any Monday. Let's start with any Monday. I've already zoomed out my chart. So here is Monday. This place is Monday. So I go to my trend line too. I click on trend line. This is click on trend line. So here is Monday. I mark the high of my Monday. So to get accurately the high of your Monday, you click on magnet. Magnet is on red. So you go to your Monday, click on the high of the first candle, and then hold your shift button. Do you get it now? If you hold your shift, you see that? Then your left click and your line will be straight. Then that's the way you extend the line till the end of the week. So you do that same thing for the high and for the low of the week. Then after you have marked your high and the low, okay, let me change the color of these lines to gold. Yeah, let me change it to gold. You know why when we proceed. Okay, then I've changed the color to gold. This is exactly what I needed. But since this is a backtest and we've already seen the price movements for the rest of the week, so let's just mark the same way you did it on Monday, do it for the rest of the days. But just know that you will extend your Monday to the end of the week. Likewise, the high of the first 4 hour candle and the low of the next candle. If this candle covers the second body, then this candle high and low is what you mark. But since this candle didn't cover the next candle, so you take the low of the second and the high of the first. Just keep doing the same thing for the rest of the week so you can get to understand better what I'm doing. So since you have already known, you mark the high and low of each 4 hour for each day. So once you wake up in the morning, just mark your 4 hour high and 4 hour low for the first 2 candles. If one of the candles is better than the other, your attention should just be focused on the first 2. Price reacts just within that 2 candles. Well, now let's do the same for this week and for this new week. Let's mark the high and low of each day, and then gold line represents our Monday. Now let me do that behind the camera and show you guys. So guys, right here you see that I've already marked those highs and lows. Black line represents the daily, each day, the high and low of each one. So like this one, you see that the first candle covered the second one. I just marked only that candle, just that same way. Just do it for the rest of the week, while the Monday line extends to the end of the week. So after you have done this on your 4 hour, you go down to your 1 hour time frame. So this is your 1 hour time frame. So on your 1 hour time frame, you try and identify which pattern is this market printing. But 1 hour doesn't actually give you what you needed in the market, but 1 hour helps you to know whether you should close that particular trade or you should hold for more bigger profit. Or 1 hour also help you to know if this market already set for me to enter this trade. You get it now. But for your entry time frame, use your 15 minutes and your 5 minutes time frame. So your focus now becomes, what is the price reaction? If price reacts here and give me a chart pattern for a reversal, I buy. If it prints and give me a chart pattern for a sell, I keep selling. This is just what you should be looking at, just these 2 levels in the market. These 2 levels, these 2 levels, these 2 levels. That's where your focus. So if you watch it, you see our price just kept on reacting. So here is majorly for scalp for a day like this, or you just avoid trading that particular day. Likewise here, this is how I find setups. So I'll just go behind the camera to go down to my 5 minutes and show you different chart patterns that are printed on this particular strategy and how I leverage on those chart patterns. So I'll go off camera and do the rest and then show you people. So I went ahead to go and check possible setup that we could get from our strategy, and Just by me looking at this whole setup, so you believe me that this are real. This is not just something I just formulated. These are real. These are what we experience in a live market. Not as much as this is a kind of a backtest. So you believe me that here is the Monday and here is that 4 hour that we marked from Monday. So remember that once you see the yellow line, you keep in mind that this is trace of how the week began from the Monday. So to the end of the week, which is Friday, then the next Monday, we mark for the next Monday. And the black lines represents those Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday levels. You use black to mark the Tuesdays 4 hour high and low. So this was Monday. So on Monday, this was the setup you got on Monday. And remember that for me to get this setup clearly, I prefer to use my second tool here, which is either candle or line. So if I switch to line, you get me. Okay, I used to teach my students that for you to take a breakout, it must clear out the previous weeks and fake outs that we had on that particular level. If that breakout didn't take them out, then it's not a real breakout. You still end up being a fake out. That is the reason why you should also make line your favorite. So how do you make it your favorite? You come to this place, the roll bar settings. Click on the bar settings. This is line and candle are my favorite. So I can easily switch it to this is the tool I majorly use for this my strategy. So this is how I got this setup on Monday, and this was the only trade we found on Monday. And this was a cool, risking 14 pips to get 52.2 pips, and it's a good risk reward. Then after Monday, this was Tuesday. You believe me that this was a clear M pattern. You get me? This was a clear M pattern. This was like a break and then a retest. Then this trade is majorly for people that like being awake very early in the morning to find setup on their pairs. But if you're not a kind of early morning type, no problem. I'll show you what we still have for you during the day. So on Tuesday, we found up to 3 good setups. This was the biggest of them, Osha. Guys, you agree with me that all these things were not just formulated. So if you're not a kind of early morning trader, you still have a clean setups for it. So line mode helps me to filter out unnecessary week and make my chart look so simple, and I'll be able to spot where I should put more interest on my points of interest. My line mode will help me to spot them very well. So if I switch back to candle, you see that this particular trade, I took this trade, but I closed out somewhere around here. Then later in the evening, but this is for people that maybe you are working and you are not able to trade during the day, you trade mainly at night. So this setup was at night around 8 p.m. GMT +1. Yeah. So after Tuesday printed 3 good setups. Should grab now. You know, there are sometimes that you see a pattern like this. This pattern is like a strong, a little baby, and a kind of a red. So this is more or less like an evening star. So some people will like to enter immediately from here and hold up to this take profit somewhere around there. But some people will like to enter conservatively, and this was the particular place I entered the trade from. I wasn't able to take this one because it happened very early in the morning. And immediately I took this one, I was okay for the day. I made around $20-something, so I was already okay for the day. I didn't get to take any other trade throughout the day. You get me now? So here was Wednesday. There was no morning setup up till afternoon time. So afternoon time, we saw a good accumulation happening around there. So you'll be like, then how was I able to spot where I should enter from? That's the same thing I used to teach people. You switch to line mode. So on your line mode, you believe me that this was like the lowest point before this major accumulation. So if a candle is able to break out from this zone, taking out this person and closing a body, either in alignment with this line or after the line, it must not be a wick. So if the candle closes above here and the wick enters here, it's not valid. A body needs to enter around this, and this was what I was looking out for. And you can believe me that this was exactly what happened there. So immediately the candle closed, we entered that position immediately. So if there was any pullback, this is where you leverage more, knowing fully well that you are risking 15 pips of anything you are adding, any position you are adding to this particular trade. Why the moment this one started dropping and was able to take out this level, you can decide to start adding the more bigger position, knowing fully well that there is no way this man should come back to the zone. It will drop all the way, and that was what later happened. Some people will prefer to hold, but the reason why I placed the TP here was that at this point, this was the major weekly low from that Monday. This was Wednesday. But you know that you can decide to just throw your stop loss. At this point, you see a trend continuation. So people will like just trading till anytime they are satisfied, which might be somewhere here, and they will be making close to 190 pips on this particular movement. That was awesome, which is 1:12, 1:13 risk reward. So that's dependent on your trading style. So on Thursday, you believe me that Thursday didn't give us any clean price movement, right? So we were just looking for a small price movement from here to this point. If you can get price to come up to this Monday's low, you can still leverage on it. But price just printed a maximum of 52.4 pips from this particular trade setup, and this was just a clean breakout. There was an accumulation here, and it formed something that resembles a W pattern, and there was a breakout. So just keep in mind that all these things, we're looking for all this setup in our 5 minutes. Nothing concerns us with all this time frame, because our major focus now becomes on the 5 minutes. There are times that you might need to scale down to 1 minute to see if there is any pattern that is forming. Okay, let's be going. You still understand why I also kept 1 minute aside. So this trade was another good trade, although I was not able to catch this trade from here. I thought the trade would drop from here. Yeah, and I lost the small account I was trying to grow. So I came back to BACKTEST and saw that I should have waited for price to clearly break out from this line. So see what later happened. Let me switch to line mode. This was, you believe me that this is a clear double top that formed, and from the neckline, price started dropping. That was what I should have done, waited for price to print a clear pattern, but I made the mistake in my live trade. So as I was backtesting, I was able to figure out all this mistake that I made, and now I'm sharing my experience with you so that you won't make too much mistake in your own trading journey. Just try and master this strategy I'm teaching you, and you come back to thank me later that it really paid off. So for someone that have made enough money Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think Thursday and even Thursday, so Friday, I think you should just free up the market. You must not trade on Friday. But if you insisted on trading, you believe in that this was a clear triple top. True, of course, this was a clear triple top. Let me put off. You get in 1, 2, 3. This was a clear triple top. And remember that I told you that we need a candle that can clear the week, and this was what has happened here. That was the reason why we took this thing, why I put a focus to tell you that this is where you take your trade from. So after Friday, this was another week. So the week is over, and that is the reason why my Monday golden line ended here. So this was a new week. So on that particular Monday, you believe me that market started printing a little higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and created a kind of a little resistance. So before it created resistance, you believe me that this was a clear end pattern, and here was the neckline. So telling you that markets already built up a little momentum from here, at least to break this resistance. So first TP was this Monday, previous Monday, so it was previous Monday, so that was the reason why I put TP1 here. So, and only TP1 was masked from this particular trade setup. Some people will be like, they will measure from here to here. This is how some people also trade. They will measure from here to here and bring it here. Some people prefer to trade their own pattern this way. But even if you trade your own pattern this way, it didn't clearly print it unless you trace it from here. If you trace from here, then it met the condition. But if you should trace it from here, then it didn't meet your condition for TP1 and TP2. Unless if here is your TP1 and maybe you're looking at this place for a good TP2. That is it. So after here, if you go to your 1 minute time frame, you see that here, price printed a symmetric triangle on your 1 minute time frame. But I won't be zooming down to 1 minute. You can decide to check that yourself. So price printed a clear this symmetric triangle here in your 1 minute, because I was live on the chart that particular day and I saw that clearly. So it printed the chart and the pattern, and here was where the breakout happened. And if you must trade everything, then this is where you will take your trade from this breakout. Then your stop loss becomes just a little above the candle, and you can target anywhere, at least minimum. You can target somewhere like this place where your first take profit. The market started dropping and then gave us under support here. On that support, it printed a good end pattern. So at this place, price printed a good end pattern, but a diagonal support. This was it. You get, and this was the clear end pattern. So from this end pattern, you believe me that that was the reason why price had to make this particular movement. So you take your trade from the breakout. You get, take your trade from the breakout. Your stop loss slightly below the candle. You get me? So this was a cool 1:, close 1:9 risk reward. Now, this TP level is just like having an open TP. So if price is moving, just keep trading your stop. Just keep trading your stop and leave the TP open until you are satisfied or until you see a clear reversal pattern. That's what then you can decide to close off your trade. So here on the 1 minute time frame, you also believe in that price printed something that looks like a curve, something, a pattern. Like, just check your 1 minute time frame. Price printed something like, resembles this. Where is my arc? Price printed something like this. Yeah, price printed something like this. This was what price did on this particular place. How can I move this in now? Price printed something like this. You get it now. So maybe price printed something like that. We saw a breakout. You get it? This was where the breakout happened, and news. There was also news that particular day, and price printed a clean 130 pips from there. When you are risking just 10 pips, so this was a cool 1:4 risk reward. You get me now. So here, if you are that kind of trader that trades everything, here was under end pattern. Then here was a breakout, a retest. So you allow the market to show a good rejection. Then you take your trade from there, while your stop becomes slightly below the candle. You get it now. Here was under day. Here was under day. You believe me that this strategy works. Just take your time and backtest. You see that this really works. I'm not trying to fake anything here. Just, okay, I will screenshot this my chart and then share with you people on my Telegram page, because that's the cool place to share a screenshot of all these charts, all these backtests, so you people can also learn from this my strategy. I've backtested this, and it's working. So it just takes time to master. Just take your time to master and find a way to scale in whenever the trade makes a good move, and you're sure that this move will make a decent move. So this was today. In the morning, price printed this particular pattern, and then we took a trade from here, and that was it. So after then, price kept on doing a little down, fake downtrend, but there was no much momentum. The moment price came back to our Monday level, here is that our Monday support, you start looking for either a reversal pattern or a continuation pattern. So the moment price came into this hour zone, you start looking for either a continuation pattern or a reversal pattern. But at this point in time, you already believe me that if you should go down to a lower time frame, your 1 minute time frame, you see a clear reversal pattern telling you that price is rejecting from this zone to dump, and that is the reason why we took a trade from here, and the market pumped all the way up. So here was our first TP, and here is our second TP. We just target, okay, let me put my line mode. So here will be my second TP. So we make our level all the way from here. You get it now. So here should be our second TP. So if you're taking this trade, here should be your TP. Okay, here is our TP2 and here is our TP3. You get me? So TP1, TP2, and TP3. The market is already, okay, market is almost close to our TP3 set. So it's almost close to the TP3. You get it now. So this is how I approach the market, the Forex market, and this is how I do trade the Forex market. It just takes time to master. Don't think that immediately you see this thing is that easy and you just go there and just take your time. Take your time, use it and start practicing to a small account. Before you know it, you master this thing and you already know when to scale in, when not to trade. You get me? And from there you can experience profitability in this Forex space. So I wish you all the very luck and all the very best in your Forex journey. And don't forget to subscribe. If this video was helpful to you, please do us a favor and smash that like button and subscribe to this channel. And also leave a comment. Tell me 1 or 2 things to learn from this video, and tell me if you also saw any pattern that I did not mention in this particular video. So pardon me, I'm in my workspace. You can see I'm in my workspace. So I'm just here trying to switch out time to do this video because I know it will be helpful to you all. So guys, at the end of the day, you do the math and you see that chart patterns, price action is still the best approach to the Forex market. So don't let anybody tell you otherwise, and backtest this strategy I've already taught to people, and you see that you will do much better than you ever thought. And please share in the comment section 1 or 2 things you learned from this video, and come back to this video to tell me how this video has helped your trading journey. So here on your screen is still Jovianking Trades, and wishing you the best in your Forex journey. Thank you and subscribe.